All right, get ready to dive into something really fascinating today, folks.
Yeah.
We're talking about one Enoch.
Ooh.
It's like think about finding this like hidden scroll
Right.
tucked away in some ancient library, right?
Absolutely.
And you're dying to unlock its secrets.
A lot of mysteries there.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for, to guide you.
It's going to be a wild ride, that's for sure.
We've got a ton of research lined up.
Yeah.
Notes, questions.
It's a book that, well, it didn't quite make it into the, the official lineup.
Right, it's like the director's cut, the extended edition.
Yeah, something like that. Think of it as, those bonus tracks
Okay.
on your favorite album?
I like that.
Didn't make the original cut, but man, they add a whole other layer of depth.
Right, like they changed the whole vibe.
Exactly.
So we're talking about an alternative perspective here, but what kind of world are we stepping into with one Enoch?
It's like a time machine, really. It takes us back centuries before Jesus,
Right.
to a time of massive upheaval, politically, socially.
So imagine trying to navigate that world.
Yeah.
Wars, famines, intrigue everywhere, and then boom.
Yeah.
You come across this text
Oh, yeah.
that explains it all through this like cosmic lens.
Exactly. And like any good story, one Enoch, it has its own structure, divided into these distinct sections, each with a different flavor.
It's like a multi-course meal for the soul.
Yeah.
Right. So let's dig into the first course.
Yeah.
The Book of the Watcher sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it?
It grabs you, doesn't it? Picture this. Rebellious angels, right?
Okay.
Deciding to, descend from heaven.
All right, I'm listening.
And they get involved in, let's say, forbidden relationship.
Forbidden, huh? With who?
With human women.
Wait, hold on. Angels having kids with humans.
It's a wild story, right?
That's a plot twist I didn't see coming.
But it's central to the whole one Enoch thing.
Okay, so it's more than just, a cosmic scandal here.
Oh, it's way more than that.
What's the bigger picture?
The Book of the Watchers, it's trying to explain, get this, the origin of evil itself.
Whoa.
These angels breaking the rules, messing with humanity.
Yeah.
They unleashed chaos, suffering, the whole 9 yards.
So it's an ancient attempt to answer the question,
Right.
why do bad things happen?
That's it.
And this is where those giants come in.
Exactly. The offspring, so to speak, of the angels and the humans. Superhuman strength, prone to violence, destruction.
It's fascinating how this text tackles something we still grapple with today. Where does evil come from?
It really is. It's like some fears, anxieties, they just transcend time.
They really do. But speaking of consequences, what happens to these rule-breaking angels?
They don't get away with it, that's for sure.
Well.
One Enoch doesn't sugarcoat it, chains, fiery abysses, eternal torment.
Intense.
It's a vivid picture, Divine judgment, straying from the path, it's all there.
That's a cautionary tale if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next section then. The Book of Parables.
All right.
This one sounds a little more, how do we put it, abstract.
Absolutely. If the Book of the Watchers is like an action movie,
Okay.
the Book of Parables is more like art house cinema,
Oh, interesting.
full of cryptic visions, symbolism, allegorical storytelling.
We're talking dreams and visions now.
Oh, yeah, but with incredibly high stakes.
Give me a taste of these cryptic visions. What are we talking about here?
One of the most powerful metaphors, the sheep and the shepherds.
Okay.
The sheep, they're often portrayed as, naive, easily misled.
Yeah, I can see that.
They represent humanity as a whole.
Okay, I'm picturing a flock of sheep just wandering about.
Right.
So who are the shepherds in this scenario? And I'm guessing these shepherds aren't all, kindly old sheepdogs, right?
Yeah, got it. Some are like benevolent guides looking out for the flock.
Okay.
But others, they're more interested in exploiting the sheep, misleading them,
Ah, so it's about the dangers of bad leadership.
Oh, absolutely. Abuse of power, the whole shebang.
Man, that feels relevant even today,
Yeah,
Like that whole idea of power dynamics, it's woven into our history.
exactly. And the Book of Parables, it plays out this tension between good and evil, right and wrong, on this huge cosmic scale.
So amidst all these cryptic visions, these stories, what's the main message here? What's the takeaway from the Book of Parables?
It ultimately points to a future judgment, a reckoning,
Okay.
where the righteous, they're vindicated,
Right.
and the wicked, they face the consequences.
Classic theme, right? Even in dark times, there's always that glimmer of hope.
Always. A promise of something better, a renewal, a restoration.
And speaking of hope, there's this figure that pops up throughout one Enoch.
Oh,
We
yeah.
haven't really touched on him yet. The Son of Man.
Intriguing, right?
Yeah. It's like a riddle within an enigma. Who is this Son of Man, and why is he so important in 1 Enoch?
It's one of the most debated parts of the whole text.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Some scholars, they believe it's a pre-Christian messianic figure.
Like a precursor to how Christians view Jesus.
Exactly. A divine being who will come to judge, to usher in a new era.
That's a pretty significant connection.
It's a compelling theory for sure. But there are other interpretations too.
Like what? I'm curious.
Some see the Son of Man not as a single being, but as a symbol of the righteous community, like all those striving for good.
So not a single Messiah, but like a collective hero.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The embodiment of humanity's best qualities.
And that idea of collective righteousness, that ties back into what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Judgment and renewal.
Exactly. This
Yeah.
cosmic dance, between darkness and light.
And the Son of Man, whether a divine figure or a symbol, represents the hope for a better future.
Precisely. Ready to explore another section.
Get me with it.
Let's dive into the Book of Luminaries.
Ooh, ancient astronomy, I'm there. What secrets does it hold?
Get ready to be amazed. It reveals a surprisingly complex astronomical system.
Okay.
The Enochian calendar, solar and lunar cycles, it's all there.
I can picture those ancient astronomers now, charting the stars.
Right. And get this, it describes the gates of heaven.
Gates of heaven.
Yeah, like entry and exit points for the sun, moon, and stars.
So they mapped out the heavens, gave meaning to the patterns.
Exactly. More than just tracking the stars, it's about finding meaning.
Seeing the universe as this grand interconnected system with us a part of it.
Right. And don't forget the 12 winds.
12 winds.
Each one tied to weather patterns, even moral implications.
Whoa. A good wind brings prosperity. A bad wind brings famine.
It's all connected. The heavens, the earth, us.
A holistic view of the universe for sure. It's like they believe the whole cosmos was this reflection.
Right.
Showing us our potential, but also, where we mess up.
Powerful way to look at it.
And seeing this system, these cosmic laws,
Yeah.
it makes those themes of judgment, renewal, even stronger.
Absolutely. Like you're saying, hey, the universe follows a divine order.
Exactly.
You disrupt it, there are consequences.
You don't mess with the cosmic balance.
Nope.
But even with that judgment, there's still that sense of hope, right?
Always. That's the key. That promise of a new creation, a fresh start.
A restored world where good prevails.
That's the goal.
And that brings us back to that enigmatic Son of Man.
Right. Whether a Messiah or, that symbol of righteousness.
Looms large over everything.
He does. He's that possibility of something better.
Yeah.
A world transformed by justice, by good leadership.
Hope in the face of chaos, that's powerful.
It's a core message, for sure.
So it's like 1 Enoch is telling us.
Yeah.
Look beyond the struggles you see.
Right.
Have faith in the bigger picture.
Because it ultimately bends towards justice, towards that renewal.
It's a comforting thought in a way.
It is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into 1 Enoch,
Yeah.
what can we take away from this mysterious ancient text?
I think it reminds us how interconnected everything is. This
Yeah.
balance, between order, chaos.
The universe is a delicate dance.
Exactly. But also a call to action, maybe, to look at our own lives.
Yeah.
Strive for that righteousness, that justice.
Because the world's full of temptation.
It's always tempting us to stray from the path.
It's like these questions about good, evil, justice.
Right.
They've been with us forever.
Since the dawn of time.
And even though 1 Enoch offers its answers,
Yeah.
that search, it never really ends.
It's a journey, not a destination.
Well said. So to everyone listening,
Yeah.
as you explore 1 Enoch for yourself,
Keep asking those questions.
Right, yeah.
What speaks to you personally?
what new perspectives do you find?
It's a window into a lost world, but it's also a mirror.
Reflecting our own time, our own struggles. 1
Exactly.
Enoch, it's a journey of mystery, wisdom.
And that enduring power of hope.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning.
And keep seeking those hidden corners of knowledge.
We'll see you then.